Hello Stampers, Kelly Acheson at stampabove.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. Thank you so much for watching my video today. This is part of the Color Fusers blog hop, where each month we're challenged to use several colors together. We have guidelines for this blog hop, and the 4 colors, well actually I think there were 5 colors that we needed to use for our cards today were Flirty Flamingo, Emerald Envy, Perfect Plum, White, and Vanilla. And oh boy, I found this very challenging to use white and vanilla together on a card, but I think I pulled it off. So I'm going to show you how I made my cards and got the colors on the Petal Passion Designer Series paper. Let's get started. First thing I like to do is bring in my cardstock layers. This is Flirty Flamingo. It's 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm just going to fold this in half for my card base. And then I've got 2 pieces of Whisper White. These are both 4 by 5.25. My Designer Series paper is 3 by 4 inches, and then I've got 2 small pieces that are 1/2 inch by 4 each. And another piece of Flirty Flamingo. This is 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches wide. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing I did is, because I needed to use all these colors together on my card, I decided to get out my aqua painter and my ink colors. And I just took my aqua painter and I went around on various circles and colored them with the Perfect Plum. I don't know if you can tell by the motion of my hands, but I have the hiccups. It's very challenging to try and do a video with the hiccups. And see, there you go. Sorry about that. And I don't know why I got them. Like, I'm drinking tea. And as I'm coloring in my polka dots, I do plan to leave some of them white. I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to color these in. I'll be right back. And there we go. We're ready for some stamping. One of my Whisper White layers, I'm going to stamp the greeting from Window Shopping. This is a really fun stamp set. There's a matching die, and it's an octagon box that it makes. That's really cool. That goes with the Window Shopping stamp set. So I'm just going to use the Thanks for Being a Great Friend with some Memento ink. I'm going to stamp that right at the top of my white layer. There we go. And then there's also some cute little, there's a cupcake and flowers and all kinds of little images in here. I'm going to use the Flirty Flamingo and stamp my flower there. I just thought that was kind of a nice little element for my card. Okay. We're going to glue this layer on. Remember, this is just as wide as our white layer, so I like to kind of stand them up and make sure that I'm getting it all the way to the edges. Let me close that before I have a disaster. I'm going to take the other white layer and add these strips that I also colored in with the Flirty Flamingo, Perfect Plum, and Emerald Envy. Just to add some cute interest to the inside of my cards. If you follow me, you know that I like to decorate the insides. It's very rare that I don't do something to them. I don't think the fun of a card should end when you open it. Unless there's money in it. No, it should still be decorated. These are such fun colors. I like that this just talks about a friend, so I can use this for anything. For any one of my friends to say, you know, I could use it as a thank you card if I wanted, or, you know, whatever. And then we're going to take this little strip, this was 3/4 by 4, and add this right to the front. And I'm just going to offset it a little bit so I have a little stripe of polka dots popping out there. I thought that was kind of a neat look. And again, I'm just going to trim this because I'm a little over the edge. And then I use the 3/8 inch metallic edge ribbon. And we have this in gold and silver. So I chose the gold for this card. And this has a vanilla base, and it is one of the requirements in the challenge today that I use white and vanilla. So I've got a white card base and white polka dots in my designer paper. And now I'm going to have some vanilla to satisfy that vanilla element in the challenge. I always like to use tape on my ribbon because lots of times if you use a tape runner, it'll fall apart. Hang on, I got this one a little crooked. Let's fix that. There we go. I should have looked at it from the front to do this to begin with. There we go. Okay, and then I wanted a little bow. So let's just stick this to the front of our card. Then I'll show you how I did the stripes on the other card, which is different. I did not use an aqua painter for that. Okay, there we go. Then I'm going to bring in my bow jig. These are fabulous little tools. My friend's husband makes them. And if you are interested in getting one, you can pop me an email at kelly@astampabove.com. And I will put you in touch with my friend Denise, and she will work out the details with you. But it makes a perfect bow in various sizes every time. Isn't this just the cutest little bow? It's adorable. And then I've got mini glue dots, and that's what I used to attach the bow to the front of my ribbon. I'm just going to set it over here to the side. Manipulate my bow a little bit because I want those tails to be going down. Oops, I got that kind of a long ways. There we go. And what a cute card, right? Easy to make. This was very easy to color in. And I took black and white paper from the Petaled Passion suite. All of this is black and white, and you can color it any color you need it to be. So you don't have to leave it black and white. But I took my black and white and made it colorful and fun. So let me show you the other card, this striped one. For this particular card, I used the Big on Birthdays stamp set. This is one of my favorite, and it's retiring. These greetings are very big, and I love big greetings. Look how big they are. This happy birthday. Holy cow. There's lots of great elements in here. Retiring set. And this one is also retiring. So they're available until May 31st. So here is our black and white striped paper. And this is what I chose to do to color this paper. I'm using sponge daubers, and this is really, really quick and easy. You're just going to get some ink on. The nice thing about our sponge daubers is they have a hollow end, so you can pop your finger in there. It gives you a little more control. And then I decided to leave one stripe to be white. So I'm going every third stripe with the Flirty Flamingo leaving 2 blank in between. And you could make this darker or keep it light like I have. Then I'm going to take my Perfect Plum. I thought this was a pretty color combination. I would have never thought to put these colors together, but I hope you join in on the blog hop so you can see what everybody else did. I can't wait to see. I won't see anybody else's projects until tomorrow when you do. So I'm excited to see what everybody came up with. Oh, and then I didn't use the green on these stripes. And then I just glued this in place. My vanilla is the lace trim, so I thought that was pretty genius, right? Because I'm like, how am I going to incorporate vanilla in here? And then I used the aqua painter and my ink pads to color in these flowers up here. So there we have 2 cards using the color combination that was in the challenge today with daubers and aqua painters to do exactly what I needed to do with this black and white paper. So thanks again for joining me for this video. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to earn your business. You can pop me an email at kelly@astampabove.com and I would be happy to send you our catalogs. We've got a brand new catalog coming out June 1st. If you click up here, you will go right to my blog where you will find an online ordering button in the right-hand column. There's also a place down just a little bit for you to subscribe. Add your email address in there. Subscribe to my blog so you don't miss anything I have coming out. And then over here in the bottom is a subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do produce 2 videos at least every week. And I have a lot of fun with this, so I love to share with everybody. I hope you guys have a fabulous week. Bye-bye.